of high school football. It should be a fantastic, well, we do have a fantastic game for you tonight, but it should be a fantastic weekend of football that Rio Sports Live will be able to bring to you. I'm Jacob Young here as we've got none other than Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers facing off against the Lajoya Palmview Lobos. Lajoya Palmview High School Lobos here. And why that's such an exciting game? Well, Lajoya 2 weeks ago at this stadium put up 89 points against Brownsville Lopez, as Brownsville Lopez ended up putting 49 points. But of course, we're talking about none other than Brownsville Veterans tonight. Here in Brownsville, Veterans can play a huge part. Yes, they are mathematically eliminated from playoffs, but they can upset Lajoya Palmview from winning the district. Now, of course, Lajoya Palmview, they're tied 7-1 in district with two other teams, and those two other teams happen to be Rio Grande City and Mission Veterans. Now, Lajoya Palmview, they hold the tiebreaker against Mission Veterans. But they do not hold the tiebreaker versus Rio Grande City. So that's something that's a bit different in that one. Of course, we're just getting started, so we'll take a quick break here. This is Real Sports Live. We're just getting started. We're live at Sam Stadium. I'm Jake Young. Hopefully this is going to be a great game. We'll be right back after this.
Number one.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service, the experience like no other. And right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 pickup with 0 interest for 72 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Back live here now. We've got about 12 minutes until kickoff here tonight at Sam Stadium for, well, the Chargers' final game of the season for football. Now, of course, they won't be able to make it to, well, playoffs. But one thing that I do want to mention at the start of this broadcast is, of course, well, Rio Sports Live would love to cover playoff football for you all across the valley. But one thing is, UIL rules, just to get the rights to a game, it is $1,000. So one thing is sponsors. If you all know anyone or anything like that, of course, if y'all want to watch football, that's what you have to do. Call the number from Rio Sports Live, and, well, y'all can get going on, well, helping us get the rights for football. Of course, Fridays, same deal. We cannot show you live footage until afterwards. So that is just one thing that I'll be saying throughout the broadcast, of course. Now, of course, big thing here, Lajoya Palmview, 7-2, 7-1 overall in district. They won last week 37-35, just sweeping by none other than the Mission Veterans Memorial team. Brownsville Vets are 5-3 overall, 5-3 in district. Or 5-3 in district, excuse me. And they were not able to get the win last week against Brownsville Pace, as they lost 26-21 in that one. So that's how both teams are coming into this one. Now, of course, we'll stick with Brownsville Vets for a bit, and let's talk about some key players for sure. Liam Longoria going to be under center. And then, of course, you got Elijah Maston, one of the wide receivers that's going to be on his left or even right side. And that's going to be very important because you can see the connection that will probably happen. Now, Marlon Montalongo, the running back for Brownsville Vets, that's going to be very important. Of course, it all starts with having a great offensive line. So one thing that Brownsville Vets will have to do is basically just be on their A game in front of that team. Now, of course, a big thing, as always, is your kicker can reverse field position at any time. Just say, if Brownsville Vets get stopped on their own 20-yard line and have to punt the ball away, they can reverse field up to about the 40, maybe even the Lobos 30-yard line or 35-yard line or something like that, and really make the Lobos have to fight from their own end. It's always a huge thing, and their kicker today, Jonathan Martinez. Another one, Pablo Perez. So that's going always huge players right there. Alex Villarreal, defensive tackle, so look for him making some big plays on defense for sure. And then Damian Maldonado, one of the wide receivers for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. And, well, of course, you will probably see a lot of passing going on and even some running. Of course, the one big thing that Brownsville Vets have to keep an eye on is, can they stop, the Lobos running attack? Because the Lobos running an attack, that's really how they get their offense going. And, of course, what the Lobos also like to do is they like to run the exact same play over and over again. Of course, if you have success, so that's something that you will need to, the Brownsville Vets will have to keep a close eye on. And, of course, key players for Palmview High School. David Gonzalez will be under center for them. He'll have a lot of options under center for wide receiver positions. One, Steven Obregon, Javier Corona, and, Gino, one of them as well, Gino Ibarra. Now, of course, they like to run the ball a lot, and you'll see Carlos Pena probably get the ball, hand it off to him a lot, maybe even a pitch. And then AJ Chapa. AJ Chapa was very impressive the last time that I was here when they did play and put up 89 points. So he can be explosive in a heartbeat. This offensive line is fantastic, and the Charger defense, once again, will have to be on their toes if they want anything. Just about 7:40 to go here before we kick the ball off and get this last week of football action going. Should be fantastic. Beautiful weather. Cold front is supposed to come through here tonight, but later on, probably after the game, we'll get some rain and things like that. So it should be a fantastic evening. Tomorrow is going to be very cold. And, of course, we got a lot of games for you tomorrow night. Right now, also being covered is the, Brownsville Pace versus Rio Grande City game. So that game going on at the same time. So we'll keep you up to date with that because, once again, that game matters for tonight's game at Sam's Stadium for the district title. We'll see what happens. Will Palmview be able to win the district title? We'll have to find out in 6 minutes. We'll be right back. This is Rio Sports Live. I'm Jake Young. Hopefully you're enjoying this one.
Inmates,
on
you
quality
are now
and rigorous
property of Cell
instruction
Block
where every
X.
child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is ours today.
Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Classics. Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memphis. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom design to Located in the graphics to historic mass downtown production district in San in-house. Benito If it's is hats, Main Street shirts, Boutique.
buttons,
A perfect spot,
mugs,
great
cups,
atmosphere,
banners,
locally
and
owned and
more,
operated,
then
and
Chewy's
new items
is there
coming in
for every
day.
team and every sport.
Something for
The
everyone.
veteran-owned company
Main Street
in touch with the
Boutique
community.
in San
It's
Benito.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda
Need
la
a good
gente
treat
que
before
venga
or
a
after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice cream, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Sundays from 12 to 6 on F Street in Harlingen. It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Man, start the new year off right. Alpha Moon Primary wants to remind all men it's time for It's about the body, mind, and mind. Stop feeling
Welcome to October. Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on Ford pickup trucks at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford F-150 for 0% interest for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarez in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in time for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? And a piece of cake by Ibarez, fry a Texas-sized cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarez in Harlingen.
Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care. Changing the way men's health is done.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway. Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia loaded up with power everything? A rear 2014 Ford Mustang today, it's yours. 1,000 down, and just to shake the sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0 liter 8,000 miles, $23,999 to shake the sound system, aftermarket
Financing
exhaust,
is available with
steering
lending
wheel
for all
controls,
types.
and a 5.0
Every deal is a winner
liter.
at Kano Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal is a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real
Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time
at HCISD. We move the needle forward every day.
It's about the body, mind, and emotion.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future.
Testosterone, diabetes,
we awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
Primary Care help you increase your energy,
no matter where you're from
endurance,
or where you're headed,
quality of life.
there's a place
Start
for you to
feeling
flourish
again.
at
Alpha Men's Primary
HCISD.
Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
So back live now here as the pregame festivities are over. Both teams on the field and both teams about to run out of their respective tunnels. So that should be very exciting. Once again, I'm Jake Young. J.R. Goalie is the one who is the one who is covering the other Thursday night football game that matters for this district, Rio Grande City and Brownsville Pace. A huge matchup there because, well, once again, Lajoya Palmview having a chance to win district. Of course, if they win tonight, that puts them in a fantastic position. But once again, that head-to-head thing, if Rio Grande City were to win, I believe they would win it. Either way, both teams would get a share of the title, but of course, one team would play the number one seed, or would get the number one seed and so on. And what I'm trying to say here, as the Lobos, or excuse me, as the Chargers are coming out, run out onto their respective sideline. Like I said, well, it will just be a share of the title, but Rio Grande City would get the number one seed for playoffs. As here we go, the Lajoya Palmview Lobos running onto the field there. So the Chargers, excuse me, ran onto the field, and now the Palmview Lobos of La Joya. So fantastic. Now, of course, we can get you off of, well, pregame mode, and we're just ready for the game, really. 12 minutes have been put on the game clock for the start of this one. Looking forward to a great game. I expect, well, Palmview to be able to run the ball well and it just to be a back and forth kind of offensive battle. Yes, there will be some defense, but of course, one team making one mistake might change the momentum of this game on both ends of the floor. So moments away from having the coin toss, actually, so that's very exciting. Trying to see if who is going to get tails. Normally they have the refs mic'd up. There we go. Coin toss has been done. We've got, of course, who's going to receive and who's going to kick off. Looks like, I believe the Chargers have elected to receive. Receive away from the scoreboard, to be exact. So that should be very exciting. Moments away, once again, both teams moments away from getting trotting back out onto the field for the first time tonight. Of course, you want to, if you're the Chargers, it's the same deal. You want to start off not only with the football, but you want to drive down the field and score early because it can really help you get this crowd behind your team. Of course, they already have the band behind their team, so that's always a plus. But here we go. Chargers are onto the field. So Landon Maston to receive for the Chargers. And here we go. The official, we're waiting on his signal. And there we go. Ref blows a whistle. And the Lobos are back to kick this one off. And we are, as he raises up both his hands, we are underway for the final time this season. Short kick returnable at about the 35-yard line. We'll get to close to about the 36 for the Chargers. So now, of course, we'll get to see for the first time Liam Longoria and what he can do with, of course, the team. With, which would be Elijah Maston, and Mauricio Garza as a running back. So that should be very exciting indeed. One back beside Longoria. Looks like they're stacking up onto his left side. Looking left, is going to throw a little screen pass behind the line and gets dropped for a huge loss there. So Maston making the catch there, but now it'll be second down, long second down, 13 to be exact. 11:30 remain here in this first quarter. Two wideouts on Longoria's right side here. One wideout on his left. Sides to hand the ball off up the middle they go. And a huge gain and more. Down to the 50. The 40. He breaks, goes to the right side, the 30, the 20, and gets shoved out of bounds right at the 20-yard line there. A fantastic second play. No flags on the field as well. So now, of course, Liam Longoria still under center. Two wideouts on each side for him. One back beside him. Two backs actually. Throws very quickly to the left side. It's complete at about the 15-yard line, Looks like it was caught by Edge, I believe. Take that back. Elijah Maston making that grab and a fantastic play there for the first down. 10:30 remain here in this first quarter. Longoria behind center once again. Snaps the ball. Looks like it's going to be a false start. That'll bring them back at about 5 yards. So it's a 5-yard penalty actually against the Lobos here. So it's going to be a first down, 4 to go here. Ball on the 4-yard line, so first and goal, Lobos. Or excuse me, first and goal, wow. First and goal, Chargers here. There we go. It's going to be a handoff up to the right side, trying to break it in. Touchdown! Touchdown, Chargers. A fantastic run there by Monan. And he was able to break inside for a touchdown. 6-0, your new score here early in this one. 10 minutes remain in the first quarter. An extra point away from making it 7, of course. Here we go. The snap, the hold looks good, and the kick is up, and it is good. New score 7-0. Chargers lead this one early, and of course now we'll get to see how the Lajoya Palmview Lobos will look on offense, of course led by none other than David Gonzalez. But of course we'll have to see on this kickoff return. Of course, I was reading the comments, which was pretty funny, and that's why I ended up saying Lobos on that one play. But either way, who's in the lead? The Chargers are up here, 7-0. Brownsville Veterans here at Sam Stadium. A fantastic night of football coming your way. So the Chargers are on the field now, and the Lobos are back out onto the field too. Alexis Gonzalez back to receive for the Lobos of Palmview High School. So here we go, moments away from getting this thing back underway tonight. This time we'll see for the first time Palmview. We're back underway here. A nice kick out onto the right side of the corner. It's going to be caught just behind the 20-yard line, and he's brought down right at about the 20. Fantastic defense there from the special teams, the Chargers. So now, of course, Palmview making sure that they know their play here. It's again led by David Gonzalez, or David Gonzalez here. He's got a lot of options, just like we talked about at the start of this game, or in the pre-game show, basically. Well, you have Stephen Albrecht going on wide out, but as the ball is snapped here, it's going to be taken up the middle, and he's stopped for a short gain. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. Band is right beside me from the Chargers. It's pretty big. They showed one thing, then went to another. I believe play is ruled dead. A 5-yard penalty there against Palmview here. So it's going to be a second down and 12 to go. 9 minutes remain here in this first quarter. 7-0 your score. Chargers are up. One thing that is pretty intimidating at this place is the Charger band. Just once again up the middle they go. Not able to get on his feet there. Carlos Pena was the man on the carry that time. Just past 9 minutes to go here. It's going to be third down. Third down is still a little ways to go here. Third down and 8. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line on the Lobo 24-yard line, yes. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. They go trying to break free. Not going to be a huge gain. I don't believe they got it. It's going to be a fourth down. So special teams comes out for the Lobos of Lajoya Palmview. Eight minutes to go here in the first quarter already. Yes, the Palmview special teams are out there. Jose Moreno back to return on this one. It's going to be a fair catch, and just out of bounds it actually goes before it got to the receiver there. It's going to be the second possession for, well, the Chargers of Brownsville Veterans Memorial. So we'll see how their second drive goes, as they're already up 7-0, and their offense showed a lot of promise here. Once again, under center, Liam Longoria decides to do it. Flag is thrown. We'll have to wait and see. Most likely it'll be a hold. I believe the call was offside here, so we'll see Brownsville Vets get the ball at the past midfield here at the 42-yard line of Palmview. Longoria, one back beside him, one wide out on each side. Another offside. This time it's against the Chargers here. First down, 15. 7 minutes remain here in this first quarter. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go down to the left side. He goes. Taken down. Miguel Alanis on the stop there for Palmview. Just under 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Second down, 7 to go. Ball spotted on the Lopez 30, just past the 40-yard line. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go down to about the 35-yard line is where they took it. Pablo Guerrero makes the stop for Lajoya Palmview on that play. One back beside once again. Liam Longoria. Liam Longoria throws to the right side and it's caught. A huge gain on that one, breaks one tackle. Gets down. Looks like the Chargers trying to run another play here. So we're able to get that one. 6 minutes remain here in this first quarter. Two wideouts on the left side here. Goes up the middle. Actually, it was a fumble return for, wow. The Lobos actually have the ball now of Palmview. 5:40 remain here in this first quarter. Two wideouts on his left side. It's going to be a handoff up to the right side. They go. On the outside, gets pushed out. Carlos Pena on the carry for the Lobos of Palmview. 5:20 remain here in this first quarter. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line. It's about on the 45-yard line of the Lobos. Palmview, two wideouts on his left side, and he handed it off to the right. Up the middle they go. Another carry by Carlos Pena brings up second down, about 3. It's going to be on the Charger territory, 48-yard line for the Lobos of Palmview. 2 wideouts once again. They're running that T formation, kind of. Up the middle they go on a push close to the first down. It's going to be enough for the first down on that run. So Palmview slowly but surely running down the field and getting into closer and closer, inching their way to a touchdown or even the red zone right now. First down and 10, ball spotted on the 45-yard line of Charger territory. It's going to be a handoff once again. Up the middle they go, trying to break anything, not able to get a yard, but back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like that was Pena on the carry once again. Second down, 10 to go here. No gain. Made it into 3, just about 3:30 remain. Another handoff this time to the left side. He goes, has room, down to the 40. Gets tripped up just past the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. A fantastic run once again by Carlos Pena. Just able to make it work for the Lobos of Palmview High School. Here they're trying to, of course, tie this game back up. Just about 3 minutes remain here. One wide out onto the right side. It's going to be a toss up to the right side. Once again, a huge carry, trying to get to the first down marker. Might be close, but a fantastic run once again by Pena. 3 minutes remain here in this first quarter. So timeout called. And we'll take one as well. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
La Feria Cafe.
At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine
and Friday stop-in for supper. La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria,
Our
Texas.
salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are homey and fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're mission veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today. West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, 1,000 down. And
Back live here, first and 10, Lajoya Palmview from the Charger 22-yard line here. Palmview talking things over, of course. You got none other than David Gonzalez behind center for Palmview Lobos. 2 wideouts on his left side. He goes one back beside him. Hands the ball off. It's going to be trying to get up the middle. They go. Not going to be enough. Pena once again, I believe, on that carry there. It's going to be second down, 7 to go now. Ball spotted on about the 16. Actually on the, just by the 20-yard line, about the 19-yard line. Looks like it's going to be a false start on Lajoya Palmview here. We'll wait and see what the officials have to say. So offside there on the offense. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty, so second down and 12 to go now instead. Ball will be spotted on the Charger 24-yard line. The Charger defense doing a fantastic job so far of really getting Lajoya kind of off balance. And of course, we're talking about now a long second down, kind of long to go. 2 minutes remain here in this first quarter, one back beside him. It's going to be another Handoff up to the left side this time, kind of a reverse to the 20, the 10, 5, gets taken out just before the end zone there. Fantastic run by, I believe, Cruz Berrientos. First and goal, ball spotted on the 2-yard line for the Palmview Lobos. So, of course, they'll try and most likely just push it into the end zone. There we go, another handoff. It's up the middle they go. It is touchdown, Lajoya Palmview. Huge play there. And now 7-6, an extra point away from tying this game up with a minute 57 remain. Watching that replay now, it's just a fantastic handoff up the middle. Beating everyone. And just, well, touchdown now. And the kick is up. The extra point is up and good. So now 7-7, your score. And it's all tied up early in this one. 1:57 remain once again, and well, it's been an exciting one so far, going back and forth. It's been, from an announcer's point of view, for sure a bit tough for the visiting team, because Lajoya Palmview playing in front of, well, a huge crowd, and as well, one of the most hostile bands. I can't stress that enough. One thing also, as we got a little bit of time to really talk here. Well, one thing is, if you all want to watch some playoff football from Rio Sports Live, if y'all would like us to cover it, well, of course, call this number, because due to UIL rules and things like that, it's close to it's a ton of money just to get the rights to cover UIL games. Injury timeout on the field, so we'll take a timeout as well. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas.
14 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
So back live now here, as both teams look like they're back onto the field. And yep, moments away from kicking this thing back off to start. So kicking off for Lajoya Palmview, we got Alexis Gonzalez before you all. As it is 7-7, 1:57 remain here in this first quarter. Very exciting game going on for sure. And we expected this back and forth. It is 0-0 out on the Brownsville Pace and Rio Grande City game. We'll keep you up to date with that throughout this whole game. Here we go. And we're back underway here at Sam Stadium. Returnable, they let it bounce, and it's going to be a touchback. So they'll start from the 25-yard line. The Brownsville Veterans will start from the 25-yard line on this one, as they let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, under center, Liam Longoria doing a fantastic job, even handing the ball off and finding open coverage. That's exactly what they're doing. Running a lot of short, almost screen plays in a way. As then, of course, they go down just a couple of yards, and we'll just get a catch there, and that's been working wonders for them. Longoria snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff up the middle they go. Not able to get anywhere on the carry. I believe that was Montelongo on the carry. Not able to get anything, and it will be a loss of 3 on the play. Second down, 13. Ball spotted on the Charger 22-yard line. 1:30 remain here in the first quarter. It looks like 3 wideouts for Longoria on his right side, 1 wideout on his left. Hands the ball up, fakes the handoff actually, and gets it complete down to the 30-yard line, trying to find an opening, gets pushed down of bounds. Fantastic play from Liam Longoria to none other than Elijah Maston. Fantastic run around the 30-yard line, and then, of course, just got kind of pushed down of bounds. So 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. 2 wideouts on Liam Longoria's left side. 1 wideout on his right. 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff up to the right side. Not able to get anywhere on that one. It's going to be a loss. Actually short. 2-yard loss there. So 40 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 1 wideout on each side. Looks like actually 2 wideouts on his left. And it looks like they're going to roll the play dead. I believe the call was offside on the defense, so 2nd down and 6 now. Ball spotted on their own 43-yard line. The game clock continues to run now, and Longoria drops back to pass, throws a long ball up to the right side, and it is caught down to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Chargers. What a play. It's a fantastic play. Longoria throws a huge bomb there to none other than, I believe, Thomas Pena. And what a touchdown indeed for that one, with just about 10 seconds remaining. And now your new score, 13-7 Chargers. Here we go, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, looks good, and it is good. 14-7, your new score with the Chargers up. Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 14, and, well, Lajoya Palmview Lobos 7. Now, of course, we'll see Lajoya Palmview try to come back and score once again. Now it could be one play. They could run this thing all the way back before the first quarter ends. We've seen some crazy things here for sure. Very exciting indeed. Looking forward to this, as the Chargers come back out onto the field, and the same with the Lobos of Lajoya Palmview. Jonathan Martinez, I believe, kicking off for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Getting this thing back underway momentarily here. The ref blows a whistle, and the Chargers get lined up here. And we are back underway here once again. It's going to be rolled, and it's picked up at about the 5-yard line here. It's going to be a long ways trying to go back. They're down at about the 20. Alexis Gonzalez was the one to make the run back with 4 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 22 seconds, or excuse me, ball will be spotted on the Palmview 22-yard line. First down and 10. Once again, still the first quarter. Lajoya Palmview talking things over, as of course David Gonzalez brings them back out under center. 2 wideouts on his left, excuse me, on his right side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go. Not able to get a lot of room on that one. Carlos Pena making the carry for them, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, 14-7 there. 14-7, Chargers lead the Lobos on this one. Very exciting football being played so far today. 12 minutes, of course, put back out onto the clock, and of course, the Lobos of Palmview will try to go back the other way with their running game. And of course, what we've seen a lot now is not only their running game has really had to come into play, but also their passing game. When you think of it, well, normally when a team has both of those things running with them, as well as, of course, the defense on their team, normally you could say that they're kind of unstoppable here in high school football. If you can have all three of those things, of course, normally you only have one of them. But sometimes when you have that, it really helps. Once again, another play. Off they go. He throws it up the middle. They go. Nice pass from David Gonzalez. First down. Fantastic play there. First down and 10 now. Ball spotted on their own 37-yard line for the Lobos of Palmview. 11:40 remain here in this first half, and 11:40 remain in this second quarter. Two wideouts on his left side. He's going to decide to take it himself up to the left side. He goes, gets dragged down just past the 50. Fantastic play there on the quarterback keeper. First down and 10, ball spotted on the Charger 46-yard line. Georgia Alvarado making that tackle there, but it's going to be a handoff again onto the right side, excuse me. Small gain for the Lobos. Pena on the carry, I believe. .45 remain here in this first half. 10:45 remain in this second quarter. 14-7, your score. Second down, 6 to go now. Trying to do the handoff, not able to get anywhere on that play. So it's going to be third down. Gains a yard, 3rd and 5 now. Ball spotted on the 41-yard line in Charger territory. Looks like a timeout, Brownsville Vets, and we'll take a timeout with them. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Hopefully you're enjoying this action. We'll return in no time. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you for watching Real Live. Lady Diamondbacks, thank you for
Hola,
watching
les
Real
habla su
Sports
amigo
Live.
Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight. I recommend primary care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's health care is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best.
So back live now here. 14-7, your score. Chargers do lead, but we have the Palmview High School Lobos driving here. Lajoya Palmview are driving. Under center, David Gonzalez once again has two wideouts on his left side. Gives the ball to the 21 and takes it up the middle. Carlos Pena, excuse me. Gets enough for the first down, so first down and 10 now. Ball spotted on the Chargers 35-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this first half. It's been an exciting game so far. Now, of course, Lajoya just talking things over and break out of the huddle. Gonzalez is one back behind him. He decides to take it himself onto the left side and gets pushed out of bounds, but not before he got a minimal gain, about 5 yards. Jose Angel Rodriguez making the tackle for the Brownsville Vet Chargers. Second down now. Second down and about 3 to go. Snaps the ball, tries to take it up the middle, they go. Stuffed before. It's going to be third down, 1 to go here. Ball spotted on about the 26-yard line. Just about 8:40 to go here. 2 wideouts on Gonzalez's left side here, 2 backs behind him. Looks like movement before. So a false start instead of a 3rd and 1. It's going to be about a 3rd and 6 for that 5-yard penalty. So now, of course, they're back to almost where they started for La Joya Palmview. Of course, they're trying to tie this thing up. David Gonzalez under center once again. Just about 8 minutes to go here in this second quarter, 8 minutes to go in this first half. 2 wideouts on his right side, and they decided to take it up the middle, down to the left side. Not going to be enough for the first down. Luis Casayoren making the play there for the defense. So 4th down, 4 to go. Looks like La Joya Palmview are going to go for it. So it's going to be a huge first down or a huge 4th down conversion, or huge 4th down stop, excuse me. Could go either way. 2 wideouts on his right side. Looking right, he goes and decides to take it himself. David Gonzalez has a first down and more and runs out of bounds. Aleman pushing Gonzalez out of bounds on that play. 7:22 remain here in this first half. First down and 10. Now ball spotted on the Charger 17-yard line. Here in quarter number 2, the Chargers have 2 timeouts. 2 wideouts on his left side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, they do. And a short gain for Carlos Pena. Making the play, Alex Villarreal for the Brownsville Veterans. 7 minutes remain here in this first half. Ball spotted on about the Charger 16-yard line, just shy of that 15. Under 7 minutes to go. It's going to be taking it himself up to the left side. Cruz Aperrientos making that run there. .6:30 remaining here in this first half. First down 10. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line. So actually first down and goal, excuse me. With 6 minutes to go. Up the middle they try to go. And it's going to be a loss. We're going to actually say it was a short gain, 2 yards on the carry. So now, just under 6 minutes to go here. Ball spotted on the Charger 5-yard line. Very exciting. It's going to be a huge goal line stand if they can. Second down now. Gonzalez hands it off up the middle they go. Trying to get in just, they're going to say he's just shy. None other than Gabriel Aleman making that stop on the play there. Third down 1 yard to go before they hit the end zone. So Lajoya Palmview trying to cash it in here, but of course it's going to be very tough. David Gonzalez once again under center. We could see a quarterback sneak here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle they go, and it is in. Touchdown. So touchdown, Lajoya Palmview. Now your score 14-13. Watching this replay there, it was a slight handoff, and just able to run it in was none other than Carlos Pena. So now, of course, a PAT away from tying this game up. Now let's see it. The snap, the hold looks good, and the kick is up. And it is good. So new score for you. We're all tied up at 14 with 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in this first half. Of course, we'll see the Chargers get the ball back, but just like I said, one stop and one mistake can really change the momentum of this game and the way that this game has been going on. So it should be very exciting. It just should be very exciting. So both teams back out onto the field now, and we're moments away from kicking this thing back off. There we go, the ref blows a whistle. Here we go, raises up his hands in. We're back underway now. A nice kick, pretty high up, returnable at about the 10-yard line, and tries to return it. Gets up to about the 25-yard line. There's a flag thrown very late. We'll wait and see what that is. Maybe unsportsmanlike conduct, but there was a bit of a flag for face mask. Don't know what the call will be because it did come in late, but did. Okay. So the call is face mask, and it helps the Chargers tremendously now as they have fantastic field position. Ball spotted on their own 42-yard line. 4:42 remain here in this second quarter. 4:42 remain here in the first half. Liam Longoria under center once again. Two wideouts on his left side, one wideout on his right with one back beside him. Decides to fake the handoff, throws to his left side, and it is complete. A huge gain and more. Down to the 50 and pushed out of bounds at about the 45 or about the 45-yard line. That was complete to Elijah Maston. You're talking about just a fantastic faking the handoff play and throwing a quick little slant. And a huge play there. First down once again for the Chargers. So ball will be spotted on the La Joya 45-yard line, and he's able to break free down the 30. The 25, 20 dives for that 20-yard line. So ball will be spotted on the 22-yard line. Just a fantastic run, getting all the blocks that they could. Of course, a huge gain by Moran. Moran and the Chargers making it look easy out there. Just able to go play after play. Down the field they go. 4 minutes remain here in this first half. A little bit of a high snap, but able to hand the ball off up the middle. Less than 4 minutes to go here. So it's a quick little gain for the Chargers. Second down, 5 to go now. Ball spotted on the Palmview 17-yard line. It's pretty great. You can feel the intensity. You can feel what this game means to each of the players and even to, of course, all the crowd, because it's trying to make it as hostile as can be. False. Looks like a flag for most likely false start, but we've seen a lot. So there we go. 5-yard penalty will just make it 2nd down and 10. 3:20 remain here in this first half. 2 wideouts on each side for Longoria, 1 back beside him. Throws very quickly onto his left side off a quick slant there. Gets it to about the 15-yard line. A huge play there. Elijah Maston able to make the catch. 14-14 once again. 2 minutes 50 remain. Just under 3 minutes remain here in this first half. 2 wideouts on the right side. 1 wideout on his left. 2 backs behind. It's going to be actually a face of handoff down to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Marlon Montelongo for the Chargers. A fantastic run. Just talking about a spectacular play there. Faking that handoff. And the offensive line, I can't give enough credit to them. Once again, leaving the open hole there, fooling the defense, and really helping them out with that touchdown. Now you score 20-14, an extra point away from, of course, making it 21-14. There we go, the hold. The kick is up and it is blocked. So the extra point, no good. So now new score for you, 20-14. Very, very exciting. Just a bit, it seemed like the snap was a bit low there and wasn't able to get it off in time. And, well, the Lobos of Palmview were ready for that one. And, of course, the kick wasn't enough. Just happened in a split second there. But 20-14 is your new score. 2:26 remain here in this second quarter. 2:26 remain here in this first half. So very exciting game. So it's turning out to be a very exciting game indeed. Both teams moments away from coming back out onto the field now. As there we go. Trotting back out onto the field first were the Chargers of Brownsville Veterans. The second team, of course, trotting back out into the field is Lajoya Palmview. And, of course, Lajoya Palmview Lobos. So we'll get to see Lajoya Palmview and what can they answer on this drive. With 2:26 remain, plenty of time for them to go back and forth a couple more times before we hit halftime. Extremely exciting match so far. Exciting game. We're just about to kick right back off here. And we're back underway. A short kick, but returnable at about the 20-yard line, and he muffs it just about able to get right on it at about the 15-yard line. Mark the ball at the 16, at the Lajoya Palmview 16-yard line. Talked about trying to play the hops on the kickoff return sometimes doesn't work out in your favor. So a very scary moment for Palmview. So they'll be starting at a deeper field, basically, having to go all the way across. David Gonzalez once again back under center. 2 wideouts on his right side. Decides to take it himself up to the left side. He's got room. Jose Angel Rodriguez making the play for the Brownsville Veterans Chargers. It's going to be 2nd down 6. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line, on their own 20-yard line there. Less than 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Very exciting so far. It's gone back and forth, and I'm just waiting for this second half. Let's just not have halftime. Let's go on and plow through because this is exciting. Up the middle they go. A huge block there to the 30, the 40, the 50. Gets pushed out of bounds, finally past, I believe, the 45-yard line. A huge gain from Chapa. A fantastic run by A.J. Chapa. just able to get onto the outside, and that's exactly what we saw 2 weeks ago here at Sam Stadium is what they can do. He was able to just fend off defenders, and that was huge. But now, of course, 1:34 remain here in this first half. Ball spotted on the Charger 41-yard line. So just like that, just like I said, it can flip at any moment. Looks like they're stacking with 3 wideouts on his right side. Looking left, Gonzalez, the short pass, able to gain about 5 yards. Still more, gets the first down. Pass complete to Preston Alvarez on that play. Just a fantastic one. Floats it over there and making that play work was once again Preston. First down 10. Ball spotted on the Charger 31-yard line. Just about 1 minute to go here in this first half. We got 3 wideouts on the right side, 1 wideout on the left. Goes to the right side. Gonzalez hit as he throws, incomplete. Fantastic pressure by the Chargers, exactly what they needed as it gets later into this half. And well, just as the Lobos get closer and closer into the end zone. 2nd down and 10 to go now. Lobos of Palmview High School talking it over here, just making sure that they know the play as they are huddled up. Play clock at about 15, 14, 13, 12. Score still 0-0. Throws it up to the right side, dropped incomplete. David Gonzalez not able to make that play. Jose Moreno making the defensive play there for the Chargers of Brownsville Veterans. Lajoya break out of their huddle now. Gonzalez still under center. 3 wideouts on his right side, 1 wideout on his left. Looking left, decides to take it himself. Runs it onto the sideline and gets taken out. Just before there. Huge play. Making the tackle there, Jose Angel Rodriguez for the Chargers for that play for David Gonzalez. 44 seconds remain here in this second quarter. 44 seconds remain here in this first half. 4th down and 7 when we return, as they do call timeout here. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, tortillas, daily, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland,
Back live now here as well. It's going to be a very important 4th down. Can the Lobos of Palmview make it another 4th down conversion? We'll find out now. As he looks to his left side, Gonzalez throws to the left, and it is caught. A huge catch there for a 4th down conversion. Ball spotted now at about the 19-yard line with 37 seconds remaining here. 1st down and 10 for Lajoya Palmview. They have 37 seconds to really play with here. Of course, a little less if they have to catch a field goal, and it's going to be incomplete. Gonzalez looked left there. Pass does fall incomplete. One of his intended targets happened to be A.J. Chapa. So incomplete pass. Now they got 30 seconds left here. 2nd down, 10 to go here. Ball still spotted on about the 19-yard line of the Charger territory. 2 wideouts on each side for Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking left, once again throws, and it is complete. Up the middle they go. It's going to be enough for the first down. Once again, the clock does stop momentarily when you do get a first down. So, of course, Lajoya Palmview decide to call timeout instead. They call timeout. We'll keep it live with you. We'll get you caught up on the Rio Grande City game. That game, I believe, is still 0-0. Keeping an eye out on that one. Once again, it's just very important for tonight's game right now. Both teams doing a fantastic job so far tonight. And, of course, just like we said, one mistake can cause, well, this game to almost not really be out of reach, but to make another team basically chase. Right now, of course, it's kind of Lajoya Palmview are chasing this game at the moment. But at the same time, one team slips up. It's like an NCAA 14 game, for example, those old arcade games or those NFL games for Play Madden. Point being, if you make a mistake on defense, you could be in trouble. Drops back to pass, throws on the left side. It is caught. Actually incomplete, excuse me. But a flag is thrown on the play, so we'll see. A huge play there, as it is hold and also a huge defensive play. Looked like it was caught for a second there, but then, of course, ended up being incomplete. But now, first down and long, first down and 18. So basically, they're kind of out of the red zone at the moment. Lajoya Palmview have 17 seconds, so basically about 14 seconds to really work with. Of course, you want to save those 3 seconds just in case you have to take a field goal kick or something like that. Now, of course, they still have one timeout remaining. Flag is thrown. We'll see what this is on. A huge call there. False start on, once again, the Lobos of Palmview High School. So it's going to make the hill a bit tougher to climb for them if they want to score here. Of course, that's one thing that we kind of hit on in the pregame show, was limit your penalties. So, of course, that's huge. 3 wideouts on Gonzalez's right side. He's looking left, throws. Once again, it is caught in a huge gain. Still going to about the 5-yard line, gets pushed. And that is a huge gain. Freddie Flores, I believe, made the catch on that play. So now, of course, Palmview call their final timeout with 5 seconds left. So, of course, the age-old question is, do you just take the points, or, of course, do you go for the full 7? Now, of course, they have one play to really work on both offense or on defense. Now, of course, if you do run one offensive play, it's a hike the ball and throw close to the edge as fast as possible. That will probably leave you with maybe 2 seconds or so on the clock with at least one play remaining. That's normally what can happen, but of course 5 seconds, that's enough for them just to decide to take the point and to kick the field goal. Same way, really, kind of in the long run, have just one play to really run. Looks like so the Chargers now take a timeout because I believe it looked like they were going to go for it. Either way, we'll find out. Will Lajoya Palmview decide to take the points, or will they go for it? We'll find out after the break. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Don't go anywhere.
For watching
And
Real
rigorous
Sports Live.
instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success.
At
A district
HCISD,
dedicated to
we
preparing
move
our
the
youth
needle
for
forward
the future.
every day.
Our mission is to inspire,
We'll
educate,
blaze a trail for
and
future
empower all
generations.
students to reach their full potential and become leaders
It's
of the
not just
highest
about
moral
equipping students
character.
with skills for the future.
Sherryland ISD.
We awaken
Excellence
their
is our
potential
tradition.
and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get the hottest new SUV on the market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 20...
Final play of this quarter. Looks like they will take the points. Or excuse me, it looks like they will try for 7. Throws it. It's going to be incomplete. With 1 second remaining is what it looks like. Should be on the clock. Looks like it is an injury on the field after that one. Tough final play of the half. Hopefully he is okay. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Plus 2% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Reliable internet service
At
throughout the Rio Grande
HCISD,
Valley,
we move
even
the needle
to some
forward
of the most
every
remote
day.
areas. Take a
We'll blaze
slice
a
off the
trail
cost
for
with
future
free
generations.
installations.
It's not just about
Unlimited
equipping
gigabytes
students
with
with
service
skills for the
provider you can
future.
trust by calling
We awaken their potential and
1-800-446-2031.
empower them to make good choices.
VTX1 Companies.
No matter where
Connecting
you're
you
from
since
or where you're
52.
headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
All right, so that was the final play of the first half. A very eventful first half indeed. Of course, the Lobos of Palmview will start, we'll start the second half with the ball here. Fantastic game so far. This is Rio Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. That was the final play of the half. Hopefully you're enjoying this game. No doubt about it, I am. And 28 minutes of halftime. And then, of course, we'll see this second half action, and we'll see what happens for this second half. Looks like it's still 13-7 here, Rio Grande City and Brownsville pace. So Rio Grande City, of course, leading that one. If everything were to stand here, Rio Grande City would be lone champions of the district. So that's something to think about here. So we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house, If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners,
Hacienda
and more,
has it.
then
Low
Chewy's
monthly
is
payments,
there
a
for
friendly
every
buying
team and every
process,
sport.
and
A veteran-owned
customer
company
service
in
like
touch with the
no
community.
other.
It's
Right now, you
Chewy's
can get the
Custom
hottest
Sports
new
in San
SUV on the
Benito.
market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer with up to $5,000 off plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito, crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias.
Tapes and
Tu
records
amigo Benjamín
memorabilia
Gómez.
at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past.
Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
It's time for your being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. If you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight,
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
Stamina, endurance, and quality of life.
We'll blaze a
Start
trail
healing.
for future
Alpha
generations.
Men's primary care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed.
Inside a
there's
top
place for you
secret,
to
highly
look
classified
at
government
HCISD.
laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus.
At San Benito Business Source, Jeff Donovan staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of a array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation.
Everyone's a
San
winner
Benito
at
Vision
Conno Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, 1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel control, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Conno Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
Healthcare is done.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Sherry Van Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
It's filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets.
Hola,
Every
les habla
shelf,
su amigo
every aisle,
Benjamín
and
Gómez,
table
el
is filled
alcalde de San
daily by a
Benito,
number of vendors
invitando a toda
that
la
ensures
gente
that
que venga a
something here
visitarnos
just
aquí
might
a
be
San
the
Benito,
item you
crucen
have
por
to
el
have.
puente Los
The vinyl
Indios, más
record
bien
area helps
conocido
bring an
como el
added
puente de
atmosphere
Lucio Blanco.
that makes for a fun trip
Visítenos a
when
las
stepping
atracciones
back
que
in time
tenemos aquí en
with the
San
memories.
Benito. Aquí los
Forever
esperamos.
memories,
Muchas
antiques and
gracias. Tu
collectibles
amigo
in San
Benjamín
Benito.
Gómez.
Every great dining adventure begins
Come
with
see
one
what the city
word,
of San Benito
fresh.
has to offer
At the
today.
Sea Ranch,
Business
we
owners,
combine a
visit the
fresh,
San Benito
inviting
Chamber of
atmosphere
Commerce and
with
find out how they
chef-inspired
can help
cuisine
you be a part of
prepared
the
from
new and
freshest
exciting growth
local
the
shrimp,
city is experiencing
oysters,
today.
snapper, and
Supporting
mahi-mahi.
business, community,
Our
and the
salmon,
teams,
Alaskan
San
king
Benito
crab,
Chamber
and
of
live
Commerce.
Maine lobsters are flown in fresh.
Hi, we're PSA
A local favorite for over 30 years,
and thank
the
you
Sea
for
Ranch.
watching Real
Come
Sports
enjoy
Live.
a fresh
Stay
experience.
love.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarez in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarez, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarez in Harlingen.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Everyone's a winner at Condo Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo?
Everyone's a winner at Condo Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia? Loaded up with 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, 1,000 down, and a 5.0-liter engine. How about this? $23,999 today. Ford Mustang at
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Condo Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
$23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner. Condo Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character.
Every great dining
Sherryland
adventure
ISD,
begins with one
excellence
word,
is our
fresh.
tradition.
At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come
Located
enjoy
in the historic
a
downtown
fresh
district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. At San Benito Something Vision for Source, everyone. the optometry Main staff Street works around your Boutique busy in schedule San and Benito. take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy.
Every day.
Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a
We'll
consultation.
blaze a trail
San
for
Benito
future
Vision Source.
generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease ever again.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work
available
for you.
lending for all types.
From custom design
Every deal's
to
a winner
graphics
at
to
Kano
mass
Auto Sales 2
production
in
in-house.
business since
If it's
2002.
hats, shirts,
Harlingen, Texas.
buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe.
Hacienda
Great
has
food,
it.
made
Low
to order.
monthly payments, a
Handmade
fun buying
tortillas
process,
daily.
and
Breakfast,
customer
lunch,
service
and
like
Friday,
no
stop in
other.
for
Right
supper.
now, you can
La
get a
Feria Cafe,
2019
open
Ford
7 days a
Expedition
week off
with
of
0
Business
interest
83
for
in La Feria,
72 months.
Texas.
Along with those super low monthly payments, you get $2,000 in bonus cash. Come see the
Hola,
difference
les
today
habla su
at
amigo
Hacienda
Benjamín
Ford.
Gómez, el alcalde de San
Hacienda has
Benito,
it.
invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Alpha Means Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical.
So as we got some time here, back live here, Rio Sports Live here at Sam's Stadium. I'm Jacob Young once again. We got some time to really just talk about this game. 20-14 your score. How did we get here? Well, the Chargers started things off with scoring on their first drive, and then it went back and forth for a while. And then, of course, on the final play before halftime, the Lobos of Palmview were not able to cash it in to try and tie this thing up before halftime. It's been fantastic so far. We've had a blocked extra point, and that's been pretty exciting. So it's been back and forth. Very exciting game for you. And of course, just to update you on Rio Grande City, this is a big game for sure. You go over here, Rio Grande City are leading. So that is a big implication here. Chargers are playing spoiler at the moment and playing it well. Because if the Chargers were to win here and the Lobos, of course, lose, well, Rio Grande City wins. They take full control of the district title. And, of course, if Mission Vets win, then they would share it. But, of course, head-to-head would assume kind of otherwise on that. So that is the way that things do shape up. Just about 13 minutes to go here before the second half will kick off. And one major thing, or almost major thing for sure, is, well, we're going to talk about playoff football for you, as it is just around the corner. Next week, we start playoff football. But the thing is, UIL regulations and things like that, UIL, well, just to get a right to a playoff game is extremely expensive. And, of course, if you want us to show games, playoff football games, well, one thing that you will have to do will basically call Rio Sports Live and ask if you want to, well, sponsor us, get some sponsors in to help us bring you all coverage across the valley. That's one big thing for sure. Other than that, of course, this is Rio Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. It's been exciting so far. this whole season has, as well as this game at Sam Stadium. It's fantastic. Heading into that final half for, well, at Sam's Stadium for Lobos versus Chargers on this final week. It is decision weekend, one of the funnest weekends of football, in my opinion. We'll be right back. I'm Jacob Young. Don't go anywhere.
Stop feeling
Padre Island. Be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
You increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever memories, antiques and collectibles in San Benito.
Hi, we're Brownsville Veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh.
It's not just about equipping
A local
students
favorite
with
for
skills
over
the
30
future.
years, the Sea Ranch.
We awaken their
Come
potential
enjoy
and empower
a
them to
fresh
make good
experience.
choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
At HCISD.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish
Start
at
the new year off right.
HCISD.
Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for you to stand up physically. Call the schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente de los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Welcome in.
Everyone's a winner at Cono Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from the wide selection or big today. West Expressway 83.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Explorer with up to $10,000 off MSRP at Hacienda Ford.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
$43,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner. Cono Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas. Answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki
Hola,
offering
les
full
habla su
vision
amigo
examinations,
Benjamín Gómez, el
diagnostics,
alcalde de
and
San
treatment of
Benito,
array of eye
invitando
diseases
a
and
toda la
conditions to
gente que
keep
venga
your
a
eyes
visitarnos
healthy.
aquí a San Benito.
Call the friendly staff
Crucen
today
por
with
el
questions
puente
or
de los
schedule a
Indios, más bien
consultation.
conocido
San
como
Benito
el
Vision
puente de
Service.
Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín. Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el
Located in the
puente de los
historic
Indios,
downtown
más bien
district in
conocido
San
como el
Benito,
puente de
is
Lucio
Main
Blanco.
Street Boutique.
Visítenos
A
a las
perfect stop,
atracciones que tenemos
great
aquí en San
atmosphere,
Benito.
locally owned and
Esperamos.
operated,
Muchas
and
gracias,
new items
su
coming
amigo
in
Benjamín
every
Gómez.
day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
And start the new year off right.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight. Let Alpha Men's Primary Care help.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today.
Need a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things.
In San
Ice
Benito
cream,
is
shakes,
Main Street Boutique.
Sundaes, banana
A
splits, and
perfect
that's
stop.
just a sample.
Great atmosphere.
You can dream it,
Locally
they
owned
can
and
make it
operated.
at the
And
Scoop
new items
in
coming
Harlingen.
in every day.
From the deli comes
Something
a
for
variety of
everyone.
sandwiches that is
Main
sure to
Street
bring you
Boutique
back for
in
more.
San Benito.
Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Sundays from 12 to 6
Stop by today
on F
and
Street
enjoy the food
in
at
Harlingen.
La
It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor
Great
and
food
Deli.
made to order. Handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper.
Be
La
extra
Feria
thankful
Cafe,
this year with
open
faster
7 days a
internet
week
from
off of Business
VTX1.
83 in La Feria, Texas.
VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas.
Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind
Take a
all men
slice
it's
off the
time for
cost
your
with free
annual visit.
installation.
Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind,
Gobble
and
unlimited
Stop
gigabytes
feeling
with a
sluggish,
service
having
provider
no
you can
energy,
trust
being
by calling
stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health.
VTX1
If you have
Companies,
low
connecting you
testosterone,
since
diabetes,
52.
high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
This close to changing the world.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí en San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, number 1.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Back live now, moments away from the second half starting. Both teams, I believe, back out onto the field, just warming up 4 minutes before we kick back off here. Update once again, 19-7 is your score. Rio Grande City lead Brownsville Pace. Now, of course, that is the game that we've been keeping tabs on tonight, as, of course, it is a big implication for this district once again. Of course, your score here at Sam Stadium, though, 20-14. Brownsville Veteran Memorial Chargers lead Palmview. Now, of course, Palmview, just like we said, had a chance to score right before, but also what hurt them on that drive were a lot of calls against them, like false starts, for example, did not help them. And so, of course, instead of close to a second down and goal or first down and goal or something like that, instead it was second down and still 23 yards or something like that. And point being, pretty difficult for them to get back to the touchdown, and one play missed. So it was very close on that one. And, well, moments away, close to starting, like I said, this second half. So both teams back out on the field here. 2:50 remain in this halftime. One thing that could happen for district, of course, Brownsville Pace, no matter what, they are going into the playoffs from this district, 4th place, the final team in there, even if the Chargers win and Brownsville Pace lose, which is what is most likely going to happen. They will have the same record. The only difference is, of course, the head-to-head. So that is a big thing. Now, of course, for district, at the moment, it is a 3-horse race. But if the score were to stand and it would be 20-14, well, Palmview would fall into 3rd place, and it would be Rio Grande City versus Mission Veterans. Now, of course, the head-to-head would prove otherwise. Like I said, Rio Grande City win, and of course, if Mission Vets win, Mission Veterans Memorial win, then they would still be tied, and of course, it would have to go to the same thing right there. So they just kicked off underway in Rio Grande City for the 3rd quarter, starting of that second half, 19-7, still your score. Like I said, a minute remaining here before we start this second half. We'll bring you second half coverage in a second. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Rio Sports Live, we'll be right back.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Welcome to Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service, the experience like no other. And right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 pickup with 0 interest for 72 months, plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services.
So there we go. The Chargers running back out onto the field now of Brownsville Veterans. We're just about to get started here on the second half, so very exciting play there. Just an exciting game we have as well. Now the Lobos of Palmview High School run back out onto their field, onto their respective sideline. So moments away from getting started for this 3rd quarter, and it should be it's just going to be a great match in general. It has been going back and forth, but now, of course, Palmview High School Lobos will get the football to start up this second half, and they'll try to make amends from what they did at the end of the first half there, as they had a chance to tie this game back up and even technically take the lead. Of course, like we said, the last time that the Chargers of Brownsville Veterans scored, they had an extra point attempt blocked. So something to look at here. Both teams back out onto the field, and they're ready to get this thing going. Ref blows a whistle here. So it looks like Gonzalez back to receive the kick, and we're back underway here, this time for the second half, and the start of the 3rd quarter is now. Returnable at the 25-yard line. Gets taken down at about the shy of the 25. Ball spotted on their own 23-yard line, so now we'll see what David Gonzalez can do for the first drive of the second half, first drive of the 3rd quarter. 11:55 remaining here in this third quarter now. First down 10. Carlos Pena on the carry there. Small gain. It will remain a second down. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Second down 5, actually. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line, excuse me. One back behind him. Sides to return on the left side. Nice gain there, enough for the first down. A.J. Chapa on the carry there. First down now, ball spotted on the 35-yard line, the Lobo 35-yard line to be exact, 11 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Hands the ball off once, or excuse me, fakes the handoff, throws on the run to the right side. And a nice pass there. A.J. Vasquez is able to make that play there for Veterans. David Gonzalez back out onto the field here. Looked a bit shaken up after that play. He was brought down a bit hard. Of course, that is football one. Back behind him. Decides to hand the ball off up the middle, and it breaks free. Down to the 40, the 30. Caught just past the 25-yard line. A fantastic stop there. But once again, a fantastic run from the Lobos of Palmview, excuse me. Less than 10 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 20-14 your score. It's going to be a handoff up to the right side. They go. Pushes forward just, I believe, shy of the first down. Second down, 7 to go. And now, of course, in Charger territory are Palmview. Carlos Pena on the, Carlos Pena on the carry that time for Lajoya Palmview. It's going to be another handoff, this time onto the left side. He goes trying to reverse field up to the middle. Gets a small gain, but stopped. Third down, 7 now with 9 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. A huge third down play. We'll see in a second. Just under 9 minutes now. Lajoya Palmview talking it over. Gonzalez, once again under center, has about 2 backs beside him. Drops back, throws deep. It is incomplete. Not catchable that time. (20-14) your score here. 8:36 remain in the third quarter. Fourth down now. It looks like they will attempt the field goal. Lajoya Palmview trying to get on the board, taking the points with 8:36 remain here in this third quarter. The kick is up. It has the leg. Kick is good. A fantastic one there. The new score, 20-17. Chargers still lead it, but, well, they got 3 points. That was very important there. So a great drive leads in a field goal, 20-17. Now your score, Chargers still lead. Both still have 3 timeouts remaining here in this third quarter. Now, of course, we'll see for the first time what the Chargers can do on offense. Of course, we've seen them go down the field and score on almost every single drive. Of course, the Lobos will kick to them there. .8:31 remaining here. Very exciting play. Ref blows a whistle, and the Lobos break out of the huddle here. Looking both ways, and we're back underway here at Sam's Stadium. It's return, actually going to let it bounce for the end zone. They'll get, for a touchback, excuse me, they'll get the ball at the 25-yard line at the, Charger 25-yard line. It's been a very exciting back-and-forth game, but now, of course, for the first time, we'll get to see Liam Longoria under center for the first time this second half. 8:31 remain here, 20-17. Your score, Chargers do lead. Looks like Longoria is going to set up with one back behind him. Two wideouts on his right side and left side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go, and he is met in the backfield trying to gain some yards. Not going to be able to. It's going to be second down. I'm going to say a 2-yard, about a 1-yard gain, excuse me. Ball spotted on the Charger 26-yard line. Fakes the handoff, throws on the corner route. Lajoya were ready for that one, but the catch is made. Fantastic play by none other than Marlon Montelongo. But once again, Lajoya were ready for that one. Longoria and team talking it over there. One wideout on his left side, two wideouts on his right. Under center alone. Tries to run it up the middle. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be offside, so this is a free play trying to gain yards. And at about the 40-yard line. Montelongo on that carry there. We'll see. So first down as the penalty was declined there. First down, 10 to go. Ball spotted on the Charger 41-yard line. 7:20 remain here in this third quarter. Two wideouts on his right side, one wideout on his left. Longoria with one back beside him. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a face the handoff and takes it himself. Up the middle they go. Longoria met up before he could go anywhere. About 2 yards on the carry. Less than 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter. One wideout on each. Actually, three wideouts on his right side, one wideout on his left, one back beside Longoria. Signs to hand the ball off up to the left side. They go down to the 50. 45-40. Gets taken down at about the 35-yard line. A fantastic play there off that handoff. Carry made by J.R. Moran. A fantastic gain on that play. Just about 6 minutes remain here in this third quarter. Looks like he's got going to be two wideouts on his right side. Look out for Maston. Decides to hand the ball off up to the left side. They go. Step out of bounds close to the 30-yard line. J.R. Moran making that carry once again. Steps out of bounds just at the 31-yard line. To be exact, the Lobo 31-yard line. Lobo of Palmview High School. Under 6 minutes remaining here. Looks like it's going to be two wideouts on his right side, one wideout on his left. One back beside Longoria. Snaps the ball. Fakes the handoff, decides to run it himself. Nowhere, flag is thrown. Could be for a hold. So it looks like I've been wrong this whole time. Montelongo is quarterback. So 10-yard penalty against the Chargers will halt this drive a bit. Second down, instead of second down and short, it'll be second down and long. Second down 16, ball spotted on their own, or excuse me, on the Palmview 41-yard line. 5:40 remain here. 2 wideouts on each side. Talking it over for a second there. The 2 wideouts on each side, one back beside Montelongo. Drops back to pass. Trying to evade pressure. He goes to the right side. Throws on the run. It is intercepted. A fantastic play. Just a fantastic play. And how about that? Five minutes remain here in this third quarter. Second down, 5 to go. Looks like an injury timeout on the play. Injury timeout. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Douglas Papercats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics. Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
It's back live here now. Second down, 5. It's going to be a pitch out to the right side. They go down to the 30, 35. Gets pushed down and bounced at about the 36-yard line. Nice carry by none other than Carlos Pena. Pena's been he's been a key player to this Lobo offense for Lajoya Palmview there. 4:40 remain here in this third quarter. First down, 10, ball spotted on their own 37-yard line. Looks like Lajoya Palmview line up very close. It's going to be a handoff up to the left side. It's going to be short gain, trying to push his way through was none other than A.J. Chapa. A.J. Chapa making that carry there. It's going to be second down and about 6 to go. Ball spotted on the 41-yard line. Still in Palmview territory. 4 minutes remain. 4 minutes remain here in this third quarter. 20-17 once again. Hands it off up the middle, they go. Short gain. So third down now. Ball spotted on the 43-yard line. The Lobo 43-yard line at Palmview. 3rd and 4. 3:30 remain here, 20-17. And Lajoya Palmview, of course, trying to drive. It's going to be up the middle they go. It's going to be just enough for the first down is what it seems from the official. Yes, indeed, first down and 10 for Lajoya Palmview to keep this drive going. Ball will be spotted on the Palmview 47-yard line. They line up once again. It's going to be a handoff up to the right side. They go. Still on his feet to the 50-yard line. Able to evade pressure. A fantastic run there. A fantastic run by Pena. Pena was just able to find the open hole and just go for it. Evaded pressure. Evaded the tackle there. But then was tackled. 2:41 remain. It looks like timeout. So timeout on the field. 2:41 remain here. And your score, Chargers 20, Lobos 17. We'll take a break as well. This is Rio Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
All right, so back live now here as second down, 4 to go. 2:20 remain here. In the third quarter, handoff gets enough for a first down and 10. All be spotted on the Charger 41-yard line. Looks like 2 minutes will remain here in this third quarter. First down 10 once again. Handoff up to the left side, trying to find an opening. Chapa making that play there for the Palmview Lobos. Second down and 7 now to go. Ball spotted on the 38-yard line of the Chargers. 1:30 remain here in this third quarter. Two wideouts on his left side. Looks like we might have seen some movement here. Play rolled dead. So second down and 12 now. That's what it's going to be at. Ball be spotted right back at about the 48-yard line. Second down, 12 to go. 1 minute remain here in this third quarter. The Lobos of Palmview break out of the huddle. One wide out on each side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and a bit more. Java, I believe, on the carry there. That's one thing that I saw, especially closer to the end of the first half, was that, well, we did see a little bit more flags stack up against the Lobos of Palmview, and that really did hurt their drive there. Looks like drops back to pass. Gonzalez goes deep, and it is just incomplete. Just misses the intended target. So incomplete pass will bring up looks like a 4th down. So, well, the Lobos of Palmview will have to punt the ball away once again. Leo Gonzalez. The punt is away. It's a low one. Return ball at about the 10-yard line. Goes to about the 20. Still on his feet. Gets tackled before he can make it to the 25. It's a fantastic return. So a block in the back call will hurt the Chargers of Brownsville Veterans with 2 seconds remain here in this third quarter. So very exciting as we're just about to approach the final quarter of play. Snaps the ball, decides to take it himself up to the left side. Not able to get a lot on it and gets tackled at about the 10-yard line. So minimal gain. It'll be 2nd down now. And that will be the end of the third quarter with your score. Well, Chargers 20, Lobos 17. It's been a fantastic game so far. To 17 Chargers lead the Lobos of Palmview headed into the final 12 minutes of this fourth quarter. Should be an exciting one. An exciting final quarter as, of course, the Lobos of Palmview are just 3 points away from the Chargers, but of course now have to play some defense. Passes on the run up the middle. Fantastic grab there. Trying to run for more yards. Gets the ball close to the 30-yard line. Two wideouts on the right side. For sides to take it himself in loss of yards on that play. Oh 11 minutes remain here in this fourth quarter. 2nd down and 11, loss of 1 yard on the play. Three wideouts on the right side. One back beside him. Montalongo decides to take it himself. Passes on the run up the middle once again. Fantastic grab. Maldonado on the play there. watching the replay now, finally, it just looked like he was just going to QB sneak it up to the right side, or to the left side, excuse me. But, well, he decided not to. And passed it, found an opening, and that's fantastic. 2 wideouts on his left side, 1 wideout on his right. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Fantastic run. Fantastic run. It looks like it was Moran on the carry. Three wideouts on the left side, 1 wideout on the right, 1 back beside him. Fakes the handoff, almost picked off there. Incomplete. Two wideouts on the left side, 1 wideout on his right. Decides to hand the ball off up to the right side. They go to the 50-yard line. Gets taken down at about the 50-yard line. Once again, another gain from J.R. Moran. Under 10 minutes remain here in the game as the the game clock and play clock continue to run now. 2 wideouts on each side. Huge game, 1st down and 10, ball spotted on the 48-yard line. And now Lopez looks like play will be ruled dead. Could be an offside. We'll have to wait and hear from the ref. Five-yard penalty on the defense for offside. Could barely hear from the band. But either way, we continue on. 2 wideouts on each side for the Chargers. 1 back beside, I believe, for Montelongo. Snaps the ball, a bit high. Drops back to pass, fakes 1. Throws to the left side. He's got a man. And it is caught. How about that? Touchdown, Chargers. No flags, touchdown. What a play there. Able to bring it down was none other than Marlon Montelongo. So, in Longoria to Montelongo on that play. Either way, extra point away from making it 27-17 now. Snap was a bit low, but the kick is up, and it is good. So new score now, 27-17 Chargers. And how about that? The Chargers inching closer and closer to a chance of, well, probably playing spoiler. So that is a big time thing for sure. Want to say thank you all for tuning into this game, as it has been a fantastic one so far. One thing before we kick back off, want to say, well, UIL playoffs start next week for football, but one thing, of course, is we would love to bring you the action. The only problem is, of course, it costs a lot to bring you the coverage for playoffs. It's close to about $1,000 for the rights to just one game. So, of course, if you want us to bring it, call the number if you would like to sponsor us or something like that. So back underway now for the game. Returnable at about the 20-yard line. Big time face backs at about the 25-yard line is where he was brought down. I believe Valencia was the one to make the play there for the Chargers. Lajoya Palmview huddle up to make sure that they try to know their play. It's once again under center Gonzalez. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, not going to be able to gain. It's going to be second down now. Ball spotted on their own 28-yard line. And it's a 1-yard gain, second down 9. 8:40 remain here in this fourth quarter. Two wideouts on the right side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They go. Down right before they can make it to the 35-yard line. Edge making the stop for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Third down and 4, so a huge third down play now. About 8 minutes remain here in this fourth quarter. Two wideouts on the left side. Looks like movement on the Lobos. We'll wait and see what the call is. So 5-yard penalty after that false start makes this third down a bit tougher for sure. Less than 8 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. One wideout on the right side, 3 wideouts on his left. Gonzalez looks to his right side, throws. It's caught a huge gain there. But not enough, and fourth down is the result of that last play. Fourth down and about 5 to go here. Ball spotted on their own 32-yard line, so of course they'll try and reverse field. Back to punt there, low snap. Able to get it off though. And it's gonna take a La Joya bounce. Looks like the officials will mark it down at the 35-yard line in Charger territory. So now, of course, coming back out, none other than Longoria, bringing out his team under center. Just under 7 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. One wideout on the right side. It's like one back beside him. It's going to be a handoff up to the middle. They go. Gets tripped up, but a good gain past the 40-yard line. Enough for the first down, and looking at the replay, just an explosive play right off the bat. And a huge, huge play there. Able to keep things going for the Chargers on this drive. One back beside him once again, one. And decides to take it up the middle himself, still on his feet. Montelongo on the play there. A fantastic gain. Second down 2 now. 40 ball spotted on, well, the Lobo 46-yard line. Less than 6 minutes to go. Chargers trying to put this game to bed. A score here would really wrap things up. Yes, they are up by 2 possessions. But talking about, well, what the Lobos of Palmview are capable of for sure on offense. Of course, they have been shut down a bit more than we expect. 3 wideouts on the right side, decides to take it up the middle. A huge gain and more down to the 35-yard line. Still not able to take down. Now he is. A fantastic run by J.R. Moran. Moran able to really make a huge gain. And now first down and 10. Ball spotted on the Palmview 33-yard line. 5 minutes remain here in the game. Chargers are driving and are in, well, Lobo territory. Lobo, of course, of Palmview High School. 2 wideouts on the left side, 1 wideout on the right. Drops to the right side. Decides to take it himself up to the left side, steps out of bounds, just shy of the first down. A huge gain there by Longoria. Longoria, that's what he can do on his feet, and that's exactly what you want. You want those types of, well, quarterbacks that can burn a team on their feet and can burn, well, a team by their arm, of course. And what I like about what the Chargers have been able to do is both of those things. They have ran short passes as well, and that has really benefited them as well. Not to mention their tight end, Damian Maldonado, doing some damage too. Trying to go up the middle, they do. A fantastic gain and more. First down and more, down to about the 5-yard line. A fantastic push there. Nice gain by Monan. Like I said, they're really trying to put this game to bed. The Chargers are with 4:34 remaining. Once again, 27-17, your score. Looks like a penalty marker will bring them back. So a huge penalty marker brings them back to 2nd down and 12 instead of course, their 1st down and goal. Ball spotted on just about the 35-yard line. Four minutes remain here in the game. Snaps the ball off. Hands the ball off, up the middle they go. Short gain there. Less than 4 minutes remain. Timeout called, and we'll take one as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live. Hopefully you're enjoying this one in the closing stages of this. Who's going to win it? Will the Chargers be able to score and put the game to bed here? We'll find out in a second. We'll be right back. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, we're the Real Night City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's health.
It's back live now here. Reverses field. He's got an opening down to the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, push up, touchdown. Tight roped his way through. No flags. Just on the triple option. How about that play? And of course, the last player to get it, none other than Maston. Running it in. 1 foot in is all you need. Touchdown. It is. 3:41 remain here. Your new score, 33-17. An extra point away from making it 34. The extra point is up. Flag is thrown. The kick is up and good. The extra point attempt is up and good. 34-17 your score. 3:41 remain here in this fourth quarter. And well, looks like this game might be over. Of course, it will take a lot, but a comeback is very possible indeed. Both teams back out onto the field now. We're moments away from getting this thing kicked right back off. Break out of the huddle here as the ref blows the whistle. 34-17. Raises up both his hands. And we are back in the air. We are, either way, returnable. Still on his feet he goes. Down the 40, the 50, on the sideline. Gets pushed out of bounds close to the 40-yard line of the Chargers. Fantastic run. First and 10 on the Charger. 34-yard line, but a fantastic run on the return by Alexis Gonzalez. Sets the Lobos up in great field position. Of course, they need to score very quickly in order to try and maybe get some defense on the triple option. Up to the middle they go. Gets close to the 35-yard line. Be second down and 2. The game clock continues to run. Close to 3 minutes remaining. Lajoya Palmview huddle up. They break out of the huddle now. Gonzalez once again under center. Decides to take it himself onto the other side. Huge gain. First down and more. So Barrientos on the carry. A huge gain there at the Chargers 20-yard line. First down and 10. Just about 2:30 remain here in the game. 34-17 your score. Chargers, you lead. The Lobos are driving. Looks to his left side and the pass is caught. Down to the 10-yard line they go. Stays in bounds though. A nice reception by A.J. Chapa. With now just about 2 minutes remaining here in the game. Play clock and game clock continue to run now. Just exactly 2 minutes to go. One back beside him. Throws it onto the right side. Play is ruled dead. So basically a false start here. It is 34-17 as you can see by the scoreboard. With 1:57 remain. Now second down and 6. Ball spotted on, well, the Chargers 16-yard line. 2 wideouts on each side. Trying to avoid it. Up the middle they go. It's caught for a first down. Fantastic catch and play there. Two wideouts on each side. Drops back to pass. Looks right. Throws. And it is caught. Touchdown. Lajoya Palmview. What a fantastic play. Looked for that corner the whole time. Gonzalez just able to make that throw. And pass caught by, I believe, none other than Jerry Galvan, the tight end. Talking about just being able to kind of make it better for them. But extra point away from 24. The kick is up, and it is good. So new score for you, Chargers 34, Lobos 24. Lobos, of course, of Palmview. Lajoya Palmview. So now still 2 possessions away. But now, of course, we'll probably most likely see Palmview go for the onside kick or something like a squib kick because of how late in the game it is and how much they need to come back in this one. Very possible, or I should say, it's kind of unlikely for them to really get this onside kick back. But of course, there's still some possibility in that one. It has been a fantastic game throughout tonight. But 34-24 your score, Chargers lead. Just waiting on the official. There we go. Whistle is blown. And Lajoya Palmview break out of their huddle now. Play clock down to 7:06:5. They're going to kick it, a squib kick. Takes an odd bounce, but they'll just run it out of bounds there. 1:14 remaining here. And what will most likely happen is a couple of runs and kneels. $1:14 to go here, first down 10. Ball spotted on their own 37-yard line. A fantastic game from the Chargers. They were the ones that made less mistakes, and that's kind of how this game went. Fantastic all-around performance by both teams, though. Up the middle they go. Dragged down he goes on the quarterback keeper for Longoria. So timeout, Lajoya Palmview. But what a fantastic play there. 1:04 remain here, second down, 4 to go. Lajoya Palmview have 1 timeout remaining, so they can only stop the clock 1 more time, unless, of course, well, the Chargers decide to run out of bounds, which would, well, in a long sense, not necessarily be too smart. 34-24, your score, Chargers lead. Of course, they'll probably just keep it on the ground. (34-24) here, snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff up to the left side. They go. First down and more. Down to about the 45-yard line. Fantastic run by none other than Moran. First down and 10, and the clock will continue to run. And it looks like we'll just see them in victory formation take the kneel down as the play clock is at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 34-24 won't be your final score. Fantastic play on both ends, but there you go. That is your So the final timeout with 16 seconds from the Lajoya Palmview Lobos. So one timeout remaining. We'll take one last break. When we return, we'll see the conclusion of this game. Don't go anywhere.
We are the Patriots. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes at A Piece of Cake by Ibadas.
Well, there we go. One wide out on the right side, but there we go. Just backing it up. Gonna throw it. Heave it deep. And it is caught. What a play by Maldonado. And that is your final 34-24, your score. And the Chargers win. They pull the upset in the district. So now, of course, all up to what happens tomorrow. But either way, your final 34-24, Brownsville Veteran Memorial Chargers win this one against the Lajoya Palmview Lobos. My thanks, as always, to Brownsville ISD. And what a fun one it is. We'll have a lot more action for you tomorrow night around the Valley. Stay tuned for that. Of course, on this final weekend, decision day, or decision weekend as I like to call it here. So long from Sam Stadium. I've been Jacob Young. This has been Rio Sports Live.